EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us in the Hoosier State at Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. The winner moves on to the AFC Championship game. This should be some battle. Off we go here in the divisional round. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll go again with Williams. And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And they'll finally put an end to this, but a great return to the other side of midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10. First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And this play's going nowhere. Taken down behind the line. A great way for this defense to get on the field and get started.
Number 1 rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 5.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. Trying the left side and caught by Pittman. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They go right back to Taylor. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. From the gun, Richardson. And he's in. Touchdown, Colts.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
The extra point by Gay is good. And the Colts are out to a 7-0 lead here in this divisional playoff matchup. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken at the 5. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Here's 2nd and 6. It's another run here for Williams. And he's going to get it. 1st down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
Couple of 1st downs to start this drive. They're 1st and 10, up at the 42. He'll try the right side with Williams. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Williams gets it on the draw. And he'll get up beyond the 40 to the 41-yard line. Zaire Franklin that time, there for the tackle. They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. Nix from the gun on third down. He finds Mims. It's complete. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. Here's 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Nix. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after.
In trouble, and down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Under pressure, he's going to go down again. They sacked him for his 2nd consecutive time. Winning pay, bursting through to bring him down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
The play clock down to 0, and this not the best of sequences. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. They'll throw. It's Nix. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
This one runs out of steam off the crossbar and comes back. No good. And they are not able to draw closer. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. The motion man here is Mitchell. On the handoff, it's Taylor. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Tyrell Dodson. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up and good. Broncos will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He's brought down at the 31. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Here's Richardson. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
On first down, it's Richardson. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
We spend so much time talking about these receivers. How fast do they run, Mike? How high do they jump? But so often, the guys that have the most success in the NFL, it's the mental part of the game. It allows them to create separation, find soft spots in the defense, attack defenders. It's exactly what he's able to do here, and really nice connection. There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. On the give, this is Taylor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
They need to get to the 22, but now face 3rd down. Throwing is Richardson. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Jones.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Nick snap on 1st and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
First down, Broncos.
Taking off. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down.
First down.
On the zone read. This is Nix. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go in this first half. Second down. Nix. Off he goes. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the 1st down.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
A 1st down throw for Nix. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. Evan Ingram, the intended target. And it'll be 2nd down.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw. But I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
And he will take this down, close to a 1st down. Pickup of 9. They've got him a yard short of the sticks. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Throwing is Nix. And the Broncos are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert on 3rd and 1.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. And it's such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike. And I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Denver. 2 choices down there. Either work it up inside or use that speed. And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay. This drive in danger of stalling out on 3rd and 10. To throw is Nix. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, They started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3? Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First and 10. Richardson. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop with 17 seconds to go in half number 1.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
On second down, Richardson. Now he'll air one out. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Jones. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Nix, now to throw it here on first down. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
And he's into the end zone. Drake London, touchdown Broncos.
Mike, I'm not sure how else to put it other than this is just a complete defensive breakdown. I mean, from where this ball was snapped, you simply have to just defend the end zone, and if they throw it short, come up and rally tackle. If they throw it in the end zone, high point the ball and knock it down. You cannot give up 6 points to end this half.
So we are at halftime in this AFC Divisional Round matchup, as we'll send you down to Orlando now for Jonathan Coachman as our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. Catch made, that's Pittman.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. To throw, it's Richardson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet. Yeah, now it's just getting out of control, Mike. I mean, to see him continue to put the ball in harm's way time and time again, it's a little miscommunication. It's a little bad execution. I'm sure it's a little bit of everything, but at the end of the day, the ball is in your hands. You've got to make better decisions with it.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. The motion man here is Mitchell. They'll run for it. It's Taylor. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down. Quite a call there. They go for it on 4th and inches, and it's a gain of 5. On 1st down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing, Richardson. He's going to keep it himself.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that 1st down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the marker.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Now Richardson. There he goes again.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. Richardson. He'll take off again.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. Richardson to throw. He gets this complete to Mitchell. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
Big-time conversion there on 3rd down. Finding yourself trailing at the moment, the last thing you want to do is waste this promising possession. Now, that throw, they find themselves deep in their opponent's territory. They have to come away with the touchdown to try to cut into this deficit.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. And he'll take it on in. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Williams. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
London brought in motion. Off the play fake, here's Nix. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. Nix gonna throw for it. He's got his tight end. It's Ingram. And he is gonna have the Broncos 1st down as they wind up getting 13 on 4th down.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. On the handoff, it is Williams running to the right. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the 2nd half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
The tight end Moreau is in motion. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. And before the snap, we have a whistle, and this could very well be a false start. They'll go with Williams. Whoa. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll go again with Williams. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. And that is incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of that. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
And this one right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The motion man here is Mitchell. Look wide. Get this one complete.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike. It's just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. And that is incomplete.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. From the gun, Richardson. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth, but they will turn it over on down. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. They'll run it with Williams. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's second and 3 to go. Here's a handoff to Williams. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage.
You have to wonder if next time, does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play? It was clear before the ball was snapped, this was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. Third and 5. It's another run here for Williams. And he will have a Broncos first down by about a yard. They find a way to convert on 3rd and 5. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts.
Wow, a little change of play call here, and that's typically not what we see at this down and distance. That's typically a passing down, Mike, but they catch the defense off guard, keep the ball on the ground, and they're able to pick up enough for the first down.
On first down, right back to Williams. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down. They run over center with Williams. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. He'll try to run for it. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, pressure kick coming now for Brandon Aubrey. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. Back out is Brandon Aubrey. He had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Here is 1st and 10. Taylor. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up now for 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. And Mitchell, the intended target. And 3rd down coming up.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
To the left side, that's caught by Mitchell. 10 yards for number 10 on that one, and it's 1st and 10.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
This duo, dynamite. 18 yards on that connection, and another first.
And these are the moments in the game, Mike, where you need your best players to come through and make their presence felt. And that's exactly what he does there. Picks up a nice reception, good chunk of yards, and they keep their hopes alive.
Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Now on 2nd and long.
A loss of 7. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Richardson going to look to throw. Able to find Pittman. It's complete. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Here's Richardson. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their second. And the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well. Throwing is Richardson. Throwing over the middle. This one is complete. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
On first down, it's Richardson. Now he takes off. And the Colts are going to have a first and goal coming up. He's out of bounds at the 2. It'll be a gain of 10 and just enough to move the chains.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the first down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback.
Now Richardson. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Nix. And that is incomplete.
I think it's one of those cases where he just tried to put a little bit too much on it and fit it into that window, Mike, and sails it high. Give his guy a chance to bring that one down. Put that ball on his chest and help him secure that catch. At this level, when you're that open, that ball has to be complete.
So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.